Have you ever felt like someone only talks to you when they need something? Or maybe you're the one always helping, but when you need support, they're nowhere to be found? It's frustrating, right? Sometimes we don't even realize we're being used until it's too late. That's why today, I want to share some simple signs to help you figure out if someone in your life is taking advantage of you, and what you can do about it. Before we dive into the signs, if you find content like this helpful and want more insights on relationships and personal growth, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks in advance. And one more thing, don't miss the ending. Let's get into it. 1. They only call when they need something. Think about it. Does this person only reach out to you when they're in trouble or need help? Take this for example. A coworker who only texts when they need help finishing a project, but never checks in otherwise. Do you know why this happens? Research shows people often maintain relationships for utility rather than connection. If it's always you giving, it's likely you're being used. 2. They emotionally dump on you. They treat you like a therapist but never return the favor. They vent, cry, and unload their problems, but don't ask how you're doing. For example, a friend calls to rant about their breakup, but never checks on your struggles. Relationships require mutual emotional care. One-sided emotional labor leads to burnout. 3. They make you feel guilty. Have they ever said something like, "If you really cared, you would do this for me"? This is manipulation at its finest. For example, a relative guilts you into giving them money, even when you're struggling yourself. Why do their tricks work? Because guilt creates pressure, making it hard for you to say no. 4. You're their backup plan. You notice you're not their first choice. They only come to you when others are unavailable. A friend invites you out last minute because their original plans fell through. This backup plan thing, think so, everyone can relate to. In psychology, this is what we call dependency theory, which highlights how people often keep others around for convenience. 5. They exploit your skills. Ever been asked to help just because you're good at something, but they never acknowledge or return the favor? For example, a colleague who constantly asks for help with projects but never credits you or supports your growth. Studies in workplace dynamics reveal that people often exploit helpful individuals for personal gain. 6. They deny everything when confronted. If you bring up your concerns, they gaslight you, making you feel like you're overthinking. They say, "Why would you think I'm using you? You're just being dramatic." Gaslighting erodes your confidence in your judgment, keeping you stuck in an unhealthy relationship. 7. They ignore your boundaries. You've told them you can't help or need space, but they keep pushing. For example, they ask you to cancel your plans to help them with something unimportant. So why it's toxic? Boundary violations show a lack of respect for your time and comfort. 8. They only care about what they can get. They show interest in your life only when they see a chance to benefit from your success, connections, or skills. For example, a distant relative suddenly reaching out when they hear you got a high-paying job. Psychologically, opportunistic relationships are driven by personal gain, not genuine connection. 9. They don't value your opinions. They dismiss your ideas, feelings, or perspectives but expect you to validate theirs. For example, they interrupt you or ignore your input in conversations, focusing only on their agenda. Studies on empathy reveal that people who dismiss others' feelings often prioritize their self-interests. 10. You feel drained and unappreciated. Interacting with them leaves you emotionally exhausted, like you're constantly giving but never receiving. For example, after helping them all day, they don't even thank you or show appreciation. Do you know that research on emotional exhaustion highlights that overgiving in relationships can lead to burnout and resentment? So, what do we do about these people? The ones who only call when they need something, who make us feel small, drained, or unimportant. Let me tell you this. You are not here to be someone's backup plan, free therapist, or emotional punching bag. Think about it. How much of your energy are you giving to people who wouldn't do the same for you? How many times have you felt used but stayed silent, hoping they'd change? The truth is, they won't change until you do something about it. Here's the hard part. You need to set boundaries. I know it's tough, especially when you care about them. But boundaries aren't about shutting people out. They're about protecting yourself. You teach people how to treat you by what you allow. Ask yourself, are these people adding value to your life, or are they just taking from it? Are they helping you grow, or are they holding you back? You deserve relationships where you feel respected, appreciated, and loved. And if someone can't offer that, maybe it's time to step back. It's not selfish to choose yourself. It's necessary. So, what are you going to do about it? Are you ready to stop being a convenience in someone else's life and start being the priority in your own? Let me know in the comments, because this is your time to take control. So, yes, you have the power to say no and reclaim your energy. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for valuing yourself. In the next video, we will see how to handle these people in our life. Until then, bye, see you.